Arsenal's number one striker target has a £55 million release clause in his contract heading into one of the Gunners' biggest transfer windows in the club's history. While the club's one-star forward could be sold to fund summer targets and more. Stay tuned because this is all the latest Arsenal news with Now Arsenal. After a disappointing turn of events for Arsenal this season, realistically they only have the Champions League as a chance of winning a trophy this season and would need a miracle to come back to challenging Liverpool for the Premier League. The Gunners are set for one of the biggest transfer windows in club history this summer. It's well known that the North London outfit are in the market for a world-class centre-forward, and Fabrizio Romano has provided a huge update on their ongoing search. Mikel Arteta is desperate for Arsenal to sign a striker who can catapult them to the major trophies. The Spaniards' side are undoubtedly one of the best in the world, but they're missing that final piece up top to take them to the next level. Arsenal only want the best players in every position. Looking at the strikers likely to be available next summer, there aren't many names the Gunners could sign to meet those requirements. Mikel Arteta wants a striker on the same level as Erling Haaland or Harry Kane. According to various reports, the club have identified RB Leipzig striker Benjamin Sesko as the man they believe can take them over the line and win major trophies. The Gunners have received a boost in their pursuit of the Slovenian, as it's been revealed that he has a £55 million release clause in his current contract. According to Sami Mokbel of the Daily Mail, the RB Leipzig striker has a £55 million buyout clause, with Arsenal monitoring his progress ahead of the summer transfer window. The 21-year-old has scored 15 goals in all competitions so far this season. The Gunners attempted to sign Sesko last summer, but he opted to stay in Germany for another season, but his situation is expected to be different in a few months' time. With Sesko high up on Arsenal's list of targets, Fabrizio Romano recently gave an update on him. They will do something very big, very important, massive in the summer. The understanding is there will be a chance for Benjamin Sesko to try something new, something different, so Arsenal will be there for sure. He's one of the top strikers in the list at Arsenal and also appreciated by other clubs including Chelsea. But now Arsenal keep contacts active because they believe that Benjamin Sesko could be an absolute strong and top candidate for the striker position for next season. And to return to the subject of one of the biggest transfer markets in the club's history, it's understood that Arsenal will be looking to sign a top player in at least 3 different positions this summer. The first is obviously striker, while the other 2 are left winger, where Nico Williams is the hottest name at the moment, and defensive midfielder. The most talked about name in that department is Real Sociedad's Martin Zubimendi, with whom Arsenal are believed to have reached a verbal agreement. However, for all of this to happen, the Gunners will need to sell someone big, someone beyond the likes of Sterling, Partey and Tierney, who are all out of contract. And at the moment, the players whose names are being circulated the most on social media are Gabriel Martinelli and Leandro Trossard. Both players have attracted interest from clubs in the Saudi Pro League, and while both are highly rated, neither is considered untouchable by the Arsenal hierarchy. Trossard, who joined from Brighton for $20 million in January 2023, has impressed at times but is now entering the final 18 months of his contract. Meanwhile, Martinelli has endured an inconsistent, injury-hit season, although he remains a key part of Arsenal's plans and has 2.5 years left on his contract. The Brazilian situation is particularly important as his age and his superior qualities, at least on paper, could see him costing far more than his teammate. And despite being Arsenal's first choice left winger, Martinelli has endured an underwhelming campaign in terms of goal scoring. The 23-year-old has just 7 goals in 35 appearances across all competitions, while only providing 4 assists. His figures are in stark contrast to his outstanding 2022-23 campaign when he netted 15 times in the Premier League. So with this in mind, the management have decided that if they receive an offer above Martinelli's market value, Arsenal will consider selling the Brazilian to raise the transfers of Williams and Zubimendi. Another new refreshing topic to talk about is the new third kit, which looks amazing if you ask me. Of course, the images you see are not official, but rather a mock-up of the design. Back in November, Footy Headlines reported details of the upcoming third kit, revealing that it would be inspired by the club's alternative strip from 2007 to 2009, originally designed by Nike. Now, the same outlet has released a visual mock-up based on those details, giving fans an early glimpse of the potential design. The Adidas-made kit is expected to be predominantly white with maroon club and manufacturer logos. There will also be maroon and gold accents on the collar and sleeve cuffs, adding a classic touch to the design. The shirt will also feature a polo-style collar and subtle tonal jacquard pattern woven into the fabric. Unlike the home and away kits, the third strip is not expected to be available for the start of the 2025-26 campaign. Instead, it is expected to be launched in August or September. One notable design choice is a continuation of the cannon badge on the third kit. While reports suggest that Arsenal's home shirt will return to the full club crest next season, the leaked images suggest that the third kit will retain the simpler logo. However, not all details in the leaked images may be finalised. The shirt still features the Visit Rwanda sleeve sponsor, but Arsenal's deal with the tourism board is set to expire at the end of the current season. Whether the sponsorship will be renewed remains to be seen. Arsenal's partnership with Adidas was extended in 2022, ensuring the German brand will supply the club's kits until at least 2030. Adidas first took over in the 2019-20 season, following a 6-year stint with Puma. Before that, Nike had been Arsenal's kit supplier from 1994 to 2013. The inspiration for the new third kit reportedly comes from Nike's 2007 to 2009 design, a period during which Arsenal finished third in the Premier League under Arsene Wenger. The maroon and gold elements pay homage to that era, offering a nostalgic nod to a past generation of Gunners fans. And with all that being said, don't forget to like and subscribe to Now Arsenal and check more information on our media channels. That's the NowArsenal.com website and our socials across Instagram, Twitter and Facebook you can find in the description below. Thank you for watching and see you on the next video when we bring you more news on Arsenal Football Club.